Well, let's talk about Nas for a second, because Halftime's on the list, and that's obviously for fans. That's on Illmatic 5 Mic Classic.
Yeah.
That's a real fans cut as well. Like when the debut album came out, Halftime had been out. It was actually already in existence. People knew about it, but he included it on the final track listing, which is something because that track listing is what, 10 songs in 36 minutes. It's so reduced and so essential.
Yeah.
Why did you choose Halftime? And as someone who kind of, I guess, grew up being a fan of Nas before you were a contemporary of Nas's, what is it about him that you loved as a fan before you got to know him as the artist?
There's too many moments that he had for me to even be able to count them. One of the reasons that I picked Halftime though is because there's some rhyme schemes on there that most rappers to this day probably can't do. And that's one of the things that has made Nas so great over his career. Like when he cause when I blast the herb, that's my word. I'll be slaying them fast, doing this, that, and the third. But chill past the entree and let's lay. I back up at John Jay and hit a matinee. He was rhyming entire sentences. And I'm like, what the is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Illmatic, I can't even, I mean, everybody knows that is a classic essential album.
Yeah.
I don't know where you place that in hip hop, but it's got to be at the top.